He planned to use kitchen seasonings to make a bomb. First, he poured out half a bottle of salt, then poured in half a bottle of sugar, filled up the bottle, and finally poured in some herbicide. Then he put this completed bomb into a bucket. To make the bomb explode at a designated time, he covered the bucket with a towel, then sprinkled a layer of baking soda on the towel. Then, while the guard was distracted, he stole a can of diluted sulfuric acid from a car battery. Finally, he just needed to pour the diluted sulfuric acid on the caustic soda, and after the two fully reacted, it would corrode through the towel and detonate the bomb below. At the same time, other inmates in the prison also deliberately fought to create chaos and successfully attracted the guards' attention. Jimmy took the opportunity to take out the forklift driver, then quickly hung wire mesh on the back of the forklift. He wanted to use the forklift to stretch the wire mesh open to form a security barrier, but before starting the forklift, he damaged the steering wheel and broke the forklift key. At this moment, it was exactly time for the bomb to explode. The prison guards thought it was a terrorist attack and quickly sounded the highest alert. The entire prison was immediately in chaos. Jimmy took advantage of the chaos to drive away a cargo truck to pick up his remaining companions. The guards who realized what happened wanted to drive the forklift to chase them, but found it completely unusable. And the guards who caught up were also blocked by the wire mesh and could only watch helplessly as Jimmy picked up all the prisoners. Just the few guards at the prison gate couldn't stop the moving truck at all. In the end, Jimmy successfully completed this prison break with all the prisoners. This incident shocked the entire country. The police chief immediately sent out large numbers of police to hunt down Jimmy and his group. But Jimmy wasn't panicked at all. Under cover from his companions, he quietly opened the control box of a roadside traffic light, then cut off several pieces of tinfoil and stuck them respectively on the gears. This way, he could change the flashing frequency of the traffic lights. Then they got in stolen sports cars and led the pursuing police to the most bustling street. At this time, those pieces of tinfoil also began to take effect. Traffic lights at various intersections began to flash alternately out of control. The entire city's traffic was instantly paralyzed, causing the police cars to also get trapped in the congested traffic and unable to move. But Jimmy and his group, with the advantage of their mini car, could still move freely through the city. Soon, the police sent motorcycle officers to catch up. It seemed escaping through normal roads was completely impossible. They simply drove the car into the sewers, then drove along the drainage pipes all the way until they emerged at the national border. Finally, they successfully rushed through the border checkpoint and arrived in another country. The police chief who caught up didn't dare to shoot, because this might cause a war between the two countries. The police chief was furious. Even